everyone, it's the Drewsky here. How's everyone doing today? I'd like to welcome you to the Drewsky Show, episode 2. And we got a lot to talk about today, so let's just get started. First, I know it's been a while since I've done episode 1. Since that episode was posted online, I looked at it and I was like, I really don't like this format, so I'm going to change things up just a little bit. So I'm going to be standing here at the beginning of my videos in front of some of my toys that we have to all go through and go from there. And right now though, I'm going to be filming several episodes at once because I am going to be laid up for a couple weeks. Actually, as of filming this episode, tomorrow I will be going for a surgery just to get a small umbilical hernia done and taken care of. So I'll be laid up in bed probably for a couple days, trying to get up around, walking around a little bit. What else has been happening in my life? I just had my first wrestling show in a long time since the pandemic has been around. So that was fantastic. You don't know how great it was to actually be inside that ring again and being a referee, entertaining all the people there. It was just a fantastic feeling and I can't wait to do it again. So, shall we get on with the episode? Today, we are going to be taking a look at a couple figures from the Masters of the Universe Origins line. Today, we're going to be taking a look at He-Man and Skeletor. Now, I know they've been out for a while, but I haven't done any episodes in quite a while, so we're going to be starting right from the beginning and working our way through, and working our way through all of these things. So let's get started, shall we? So here we are. We have He-Man and Skeletor. They're the ones that we're going to open up today. So I'm just going to put Skeletor off to the side here, pull out my trusty knife, and let's open this thing up. Now first we'll take a look at the package. It's a great package. I kind of wish it said most powerful man in the universe here, but it doesn't. It's too bad, because I heard that some of the international packages doesn't have that writing, and also the comic inside does not have any speech bubbles at all, which sucks. So it's basically just an artwork book. So anyways, what I want to do, I want to cut this all along the edge here because I want to save the card itself. The bubble I'm not too worried about. I want to save the card because I really love the artwork in that on the back. So, and I'll put this with the other two boxes of the Sky Sled and Prince Adam set and the Battle Cat that I already opened in episode 1. So let's go ahead and open this. I got a nice brand new knife for this. So we'll just poke it right here. There we go. And it's opening. Pretty good. Just be careful around the comic. Don't mind some of the background noise. Got the dryer going right now. And it's free. There we go, and just like that. Yeah, He-Man, we'll pull the comic out here. It should just slide right out. Let's take a look at this comic. We'll just put this to the side. And the card back. Put that to the side. We'll take a look at this comic. It's great artwork. Now we have some laughter, at least. It's better than nothing, I guess. A big bam, pop. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Nice looking little comic. Okay, let's get He-Man out of here. We have his weapons are stuck in the back. It's just taped in the back here. that over here. And you know what? We'll just take the knife to this. It'll be a lot easier. There we go. I like how they pack them all together, almost as if they were set up to be hung somewhere or something. It's kind of nice. So we got the sword. It's a different color plastic than the axe and the shield. The axe feels smaller than the original one, so I'm not sure, but it's still a nice looking axe. And the shield is definitely thinner than the original one. It almost feels a little bit cheaper, but still nice looking. And then we have the sword. It's a half sword, so you could put Skeletor's sword on the back of there. So there we go. I apologize for the shadows around here. I'm gonna try and get some better lighting sometime for when I actually do more episodes. So let's cut the elastic right here. I'll make things a little easier. I'll put another elastic right here. And there's He-Man. Very nice. It's like a kid at Christmas again. Look at that. Head turning all the way around. Nice movement. I love the articulation. Sometimes I got frustrated with the original figure's articulation because they just couldn't do any real poses that I wanted, like holding his sword up in the air. Good, nice, man. Everything seems nice and loose. Got lots of points of articulation there, eh? Let's see how well he holds his sword up in the air. Just like the original figure. Yeah, that's a lot straighter. Do that and you can look right up at it, and that's the way it should be. By the power of Grayskull. Nice. There's a nice little holster. Put his sword there, or maybe put his axe in there. Or if you can clip the shield in there. It doesn't really look like it. I guess you could do that. Put the shield on there around his back, just like that, with his axe. And there you go. And that's a nice little figure. So I'll just bring it a nice little close. Nice figure. So what I'll do, I'll also take some pictures of these figures in certain poses, and I'll post them towards the end of the video. So, great, perfect. So let's move on to Skeletor. Alright guys, here we are, we're at Skeletor now. And I'm taking a look at the card back again, just like He-Man. It doesn't have his little tagline there, Lord of Destruction. So obviously that means the comic it's the exact same comic as we had in He-Man. But we're not going to have the words in it again. So it looks like this one's had a little slice right down the middle of the card there from when it was opened from the box. Not too bad. It's not a horrible thing, so not too worried about that. It's a pretty nice card though. So let's open this thing up, just like with He-Man. I'm going to start down here this time. Maybe it'll be a little better. I'll stick up here. So here we go. There we go. I'm going to start going down the other side up here as well. Instead of going just all the way around first. The inside bubbles pushing on the knife a little bit there. And just going around the way around. And just like that. This corner's being a little pain in my butt right now. There we go. And Skeletor is free. So we'll pull the comic out, just like the other one. Oh, it seems to be stuck right in there. Some of the glue got on the comic from the package. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you can see it getting stuck right there. It's really unfortunate. There, look at that. You can see where the glue got stuck on the comic. Kind of a little bit of overflow. So, anyways, the artwork is nice. I love the artwork on here. Put that off to the side. Again, look at the comic. Despite it being a little touch damaged now, still again, no speech in it whatsoever. It's what we expected. So I'm gonna cut the elastic first because it looks like it's wrapped around the weapons, and cut the tape instead. There we go. And the weapons are free. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cut the bag open again, just like I did with He-Man's. See, the staff is sticking out, so I'm gonna have to rip the bag or something just to get that part of the staff out. Seriously, look, it's always going to happen. There's always going to be a small piece of plastic that just doesn't want to cooperate. Let's see if I can do this. And there we go. That worked quite nicely. So there's the Havoc staff. Like this feels like it's smaller than the original, but it could be just my mind playing tricks on me. It feels smaller still. And then you have the other half of the sword. Again, here I'll grab He-Man's sword. Just have him just off to the side here. Give me. And then we'll put that together to see how it looks. And yep, goes together nicely. Even the tip's not too bad. If you look, tip's not too bad too. So like it stays together pretty good. That's very nice. I like that. Okay, well, take that off again. He-Man, you can have your sword back. And pull Skeletor out. I got one more elastic here. So, and there we go. Elastics. That one's really stuck in them. There we go. And this side. And there we go. Skeletor with his wide mouth. Wow, his head's really loose. You can really move it around pretty good. So that's good. Arms out. Yeah. Oh, his wrist is pretty loose as well. That one's pretty good. That's good. I'm liking the paint job and everything. Legs. Yep. There's the only one articulation that was in the actual 2000X series that I don't mind it not being here, is when there was a ab crunch. And I'm okay with that articulation not being in this one. If I understand correctly, the Masterverse, the Revelation series, they have a lot more articulation, excuse me, than this one. It's too bad this wrist is really loose, but that's okay. I'll get by with that one. So, Skeletor holding his Havoc staff. There you go. Very nice. See? Yeah. I like it. Then you put the sword in his hand. There we go. Not bad. And the material for his outfit is flexible enough so you could just it'll push out of the way if you raise his arm right up. And can you do the pose like he does all the time on the old Filmation series? Oh, there's lost his staff. Put that back in there. You know how he holds his Havoc staff right up? Something like that. Oh, Havoc staff doesn't stay in his hand very well. Too bad, but that's okay. It's a very great looking figure. See, he doesn't have a sheath on the back, a scabbard in the back to hold his sword like He-Man does. But you never really saw a Skeletor with a sword in the Filmation series. Not very often. And it wasn't a sword like this one. It wasn't the other half of the power sword. Well, there you have it. So then there is Skeletor. So I hope you enjoyed this. I really enjoyed opening these figures, and I'm really looking forward to opening more figures. So everyone, you have a great day, and just remember, when you rise up in the morning, you just keep rising throughout the day. Take care, everyone.